The director behind this year's action horror comedy Renfield, Chris McKay, has revealed a few details regarding what audiences could see in a potential sequel, and it includes the return of Nicolas Cage as Dracula. Should the world of Renfield be resurrected, McKay has explained to Empire magazine how Cage's Prince of Darkness could make a comeback, despite being cut into pieces and scattered across the world. Not only would Renfield 2 see Cage return as Dracula, McKay reveals that a follow-up could also see the Count come up against his arch-enemy, the vampire hunting icon Van Helsing. While the version of Van Helsing portrayed by Edward Van Sloan does appear briefly in Renfield via archive footage from 1931's Dracula, the vampire slayer himself, featuring in a possible Renfield sequel, and doing battle with Nicolas Cage's Dracula, would no doubt be a cinematic delight. Released back in April, Renfield follows Nicholas Hoult as Dracula's loyal servant, R.M. Renfield. Renfield is forced to procure his master's prey and do his every bidding, no matter how debased. But now, after centuries of servitude, Renfield is ready to see if there's a life outside the shadow of Dracula. If only he could figure out how to end his codependency. Directed by Chris McKay from a screenplay by Ryan Ridley, and based on an original idea by The Walking Dead creator Robert Kirkman, Renfield stars Awkwafina, Ben Schwartz, Adrian Martinez, Shohreh Aghdashloo, and Brandon Scott Jones alongside Cage and Hoult. Renfield was met with mixed reviews from critics, with audiences responding much more favorably. Unfortunately, the movie only grossed $26 million worldwide against its $65 million budget, making a sequel pretty unlikely. However, Cage's performance as Dracula emerged as the clear highlight of Renfield, and should a follow-up put the focus more on him and his battle with Van Helsing, a potential Renfield 2 could easily surpass its predecessor. Regardless, Nicolas Cage is plenty busy right now, with the actor currently shifting from playing Dracula to possibly playing the devil himself in the psychological thriller Sympathy for the Devil. Cage stars a mysterious man known as the passenger opposite Joel Kinnaman as the driver, with the latter finding himself in a high-stakes game of cat and mouse where it becomes clear that not everything is as it seems. Sympathy for the Devil is due to be released in theaters on July 28 by ROG Films.